The Tualatin 2040 project has been going on since the spring, so let's take a second and look at who we've heard from so far in the process. Our Community Advisory Committee, 16 wonderful people who've dedicated an evening of their month for the last 6 months working through the details and the data. Stakeholder interviews, where our consultants reach out directly to people within the community, and some of the words and what they had to say are here on the screen. Online and open houses, which we'll talk about here in a second on some of the community feedback that we received. We worked with our diversity task force to tailor our engagement materials. We gave away 4 $25 Visa gift card winners. Right here is one of our winners on the screen. And volunteers helped distribute posters at 30 locations throughout the community. So for one of the first times in our community, we've tracked race, ethnicity, income, gender, and age to make sure that we're reaching all of Tualatin. So in the next few screens, you'll see the census information on different percentages within the community, some of the traditional outreach programs, such as the Community Advisory Committee and stakeholder interviews, and who we heard from online. Not included in this information are those that came to our in-person events, which actually represented some more age and race ethnicity diversity of our participants. So looking at race and ethnicity, you can see for most of the groups in Tualatin, we had generally good representation compared to the census. One of those groups that we didn't get full participation from was the Hispanic, Latino, and Spanish origin identified people. As you can see, they're close to 20% of Tualatin's population, and we received and we interacted with around 5 or 6% so far in the process. As far as income goes, you can see differences in versus the CAC and stakeholder interviews versus who was able to complete and participate online. And so that's one of the things I wanted to highlight here. As you follow the blue bar through the different incomes, you'll see that matches much closer to the different census levels in the community. As far as gender, relatively good representation between male and female breakdown in the community. Age, as you can see here, generally good representation. The difference being online surveys for those 35 to 54, much greater participation. And then so far in the process, an underrepresentation of those who are younger than 18. Although we did get participants that were under 18 that were at our in-person events. You can see here that's close to 25% of the population of Tualatin. For complete results and for our next steps on the project, please go to tualatin2040.com.